Okay, so there's some questions about when is it that the limit is approaching infinity or does not exist, and when do you actually have a limit? And I've got two tables here that might kind of help you understand that. The first one shows you what you might see if you have a limit that we would say is approaching either infinity or is a limit that doesn't exist. And what's happening is the closer, and I'm missing a value here for x, let me put that in here. The closer you get to your input value, the closer we get to 5, you'll notice that on the left of 5, the closer we get to 5, our values are just getting larger and larger and larger and larger. And if you even went a little bit further out, this value would get even bigger. This is an indication that what we're seeing is that the limit is approaching negative infinity, but at that point you can say it does not exist. And once you know that one side of that limit doesn't exist, then you know the other side doesn't exist at all. But let's take a look at the other side. So from the right side, from the right of 5, as we get closer to 5, what we see again is that value of our output is just increasing and just getting larger and larger and larger, in which case we would say that this is approaching, because these are large positive numbers, we would say that it's approaching positive infinity. And then you can also, as I said, I think Delta Math allows you to say it does not exist. On the other hand, if you're looking at your values of x and they're getting closer and closer and closer to 5 from the left, notice that these values are getting really close to 4. So that's an indication that on the left side of this limit, it's equal to 4. Now, if it's the same on the right side of the limit, then that's what our overall limit is. But if it's different, then the limit would not exist. Now let's look at it. So as we go closer and closer and closer to 5 from the right now, we see that our values again are getting really close to 4. If I had to make a prediction about what I would get when I plug in 5, looking at the data, it looks like that's going to be 4. So because both of these are the same, then our overall limit would be 4. Because these are infinities, or if you wanted to say does not exist, then our limit here would be does not exist. Okay, I hope that clears it up.